I went to Bangladesh this summer for a cousin's wedding, and the start of the holiday didn't exactly go as planned. On the day of our flight, we got news that the government was putting the country under lockdown. Strict curfews were in place, and internet access was completely taken away. It wasn't safe to go anywhere, so I was stuck inside the first 3 or so weeks, and without any internet, I couldn't get in touch with people back home or get any meaningful work done.
Maybe you could help me.
In the beginning, I was really bored. It felt like COVID all over again, minus the internet access, and I did my best to kill time by reading books and watching movies and shows I downloaded before the flight.
George, have to.
With the state of things in the country being uncertain, we weren't sure whether my cousin's wedding ceremony would go ahead, but we prepared for it anyway.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're in Bangladesh today, right? Come from England. We're exploring, we're shopping for wedding, shopping for clothes.
I liked the black overcoat, but ended up going for this emerald green one. On a different day, I went out with the bride-to-be and a couple of my cousins to help buy gifts for the wedding basket. It's tradition for both the groom and the bride to give each other gift baskets made up of clothes, dresses, sweets, and other things. Once we got back that night, we stayed up decorating the baskets with gifts. The reason behind the protests started off as students in the country wanted better opportunities for employment after they left education. As things were, certain jobs and job quotas favoured people whose predecessors fought for the independence of Bangladesh during the Liberation War of 1971. Many believed opportunities should be based on merit and began protesting. During one of these protests, police opened fire, killing a student. From wanting equal opportunities to now seeking justice, the people continued protesting and fought in hopes they could bring about change. And they did. On the 5th of August, the Prime Minister resigned and fled the country, and after many, many years, the country was free from the clutches of a corrupt government. The students of Bangladesh, its people, lost a lot, but they won something too. Hope. A sense of unity flooded the streets, and the people took their first steps into what would be a new, truly free Bangladesh. A few days later, we went to visit my granduncle, or grandpa as we like to call him, at his house in Cantonment, a military camp for army personnel. As the current Lieutenant General of the Army, he's accomplished a lot over the years. We sat and talked about a lot of things. We caught up, talked about his career in the army, views on work ethic and success, the places we've travelled, and a lot more. He gave me a tour of the house and showed me the collection of trinkets, souvenirs, weapons and awards he'd collected. This was one of his favourites, a showpiece made up of coins from every country he's travelled to.
Get it. You're actually waiting for a baggage. So if you sit down, then you get it and go to our hotel.
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라
Towards the end of our holiday, we went to the place where my dad grew up, a village called Shoryatpur. This whole trip to Bangladesh was definitely a culture shock, but coming here, even more so. The whole time, I just kept thinking about how different the world is here compared to where I live, and I couldn't help but be grateful for what I had. During this holiday, I went to see my grandparents' graves for the first time. I don't have many memories of them, but there is one that I remember pretty well. When I was a child, my grandpa would tell me that there was a big lake by the house, and the day I'd go to visit him, he would take me fishing. If he was alive, I know that's exactly what we would have done that day. Sure, coming here made me appreciate the life that I have. But it also reminded me of my roots. A piece of me buried under soils I'd never walked on. This trip was a little special for me. I've grown up in Europe and the UK, and I've never had any close family near me, so to me the word family came to mean something different. A family is the people I choose, friends that over time become like brothers and sisters. For a long time, family didn't mean blood. Before the trip, I didn't know how I was supposed to fit in with my family in Bangladesh, with people I haven't grown up with or have a close relationship to. But as soon as I stepped into their homes, I felt a love from them that I can only describe as unconditional. My cousins really looked after me and invited me into their fold so easily that I forgot that we hadn't seen or talked to each other in years. Where I thought was going to be a place where I felt awkward and isolated, I suddenly found a place where I belonged, a place that felt like I never left. I would never live in Bangladesh. The lifestyle there is so vastly different to what I'm used to here in London, and I'm truly grateful for the life that I have here. Sure, I wouldn't live there, but I would like to visit it more often, to visit my cousins and my family. Now, family isn't just people I choose. Family is also blood that makes love feel unconditional. It's a place where I can belong, even after years spent away. Now, family is another place I call home.